Yes, my good people, my good family. How are you? How are you doing? I'm doing well from this side of the village. Remember, I'm doing this right away from Nyabwanze village, East Africa, Kenya, to be very specific, near the border of Kenya and Tanzania. That is where I'm doing this right away from. I always say I talk from this village and I talk for the village. I am the foot on the ground, and anything that I bring to you guys, count on it because I always give you very authentic stories from this village, things that count. I'm here, guys, and my channel is always there to educate, to direct, to lead people to where they are supposed to be, to bring awareness, to correct people, to analyze and criticize, and condemn the wrong. That is what I always hear, and I'm doing this always. And just in case you are wondering who is this, my good name is Kamanja. This is my good channel, guys. A channel that is this is a reaction channel, and this is my reaction video of the day. So I am here, guys, doing what I can do best. So before I actually start telling you my main topic of the day, I want to take this special moment to welcome all my good new subscribers to this channel. This is your special time. Just feel at home away from home. This is where you are supposed to be. I always repeat that. This is what you've been missing, guys. Just take your seat, relax, enjoy yourself while watching me. Just enjoy, because what I always give you is nothing but the truth. I always give you the exact things that others will never tell you about this village, things that you won't find anywhere. You will only find what I'm telling you in this channel. Guys, remember, Kamanja is a positive guy. I always preach the gospel of positivity all the way. And I always say, positivity runs in my bloodstream. That is what we do best. Guys, I have brothers and sisters who are also drumming up for positive vibes always. Guys, don't forget to support them. Just support them, because we are doing the same thing. We are condemning the bad in this village. We are trying to shape and change minds, some people's mindset towards this village. That is what we are actually here. That is what we are doing always very best. So guys, my new supporters, welcome on board. This is your boy Kamanja underscore KE. To my returning viewers, guys, I really don't know how I can express my love for you, but you know it very well. Even if I smile a million times, guys, I really don't know if I will actually equate the smiles to the kind of support you guys you always show to us. I know you support us. I am appreciating your support to us. And I'm wishing and I'm asking God to always keep you there, so that, we keep on enjoying this support. We keep on growing, because the moment we grow, your support is also growing. So keep on supporting us. Keep on being with us. Just tell us where we are going wrong, what we are supposed to do right, so that, we change. We are human beings. We are not perfect. We can do things near perfection, but we are not completely perfect. That is what I always say. And kindly, for my new subscribers, remember to put that notification bell on, so that when I'm around, you are always notified. It's in the evening on Sunday, and I hope that people, they are now blessed from where they are. People went to church. Like, I have some good boys here in the house. They are from church, Even in my neighborhood nowadays, near my home, near my house, there is a church that has been built. So it is spiritual nourishment all the day. Spiritual nourishment all the day. And after that spiritual nourishment, we come here, and then we start like ironing out things and telling people what they are supposed to do. Guys, much has been happening in the village. Things, we have new episodes, we have old stories that people are now keeping on, like this and that and that. The fight between D. Mwango and Carol, I think my brothers and sisters have actually just discussed it. There is no need of me coming out and repeating the same. So we know, obvious, Carol, she is a loser. Between Carol and D Mwango, who is supposed to cloud chase? Who is supposed to use another name, another person's name to cloud chase? You know, there is no way you can tell me that a mere rat, can claim that, you know, a cat, just a cat in the house, is like a cat is actually becoming opportunistic towards the rat. The rat is supposed to fear the cat, but the cat is supposed to be like strategically hunting for the rat always. So there is no need and there is no way AM Carol will come out here and start fooling her own subscribers that, do you know what? D Mwango is cloud chasing on my name. That, you know, D Mwango fears me. Guys, this is not a David and Goliath story. Let us not misuse that quote, a David and Goliath story. This is a human being story. This is a check of reality. That there is no way our embrace D Mwango can cloud chase on a mere small person like AM Carol, somebody who is very desperate for views and who knows very well that if she cannot use D Mwango's name, she cannot earn. So let the truth stand. Let us stand with the truth. And these guys who are not ready to get it right, we are here to shape them out and tell them this is the right thing that you guys are supposed to say. When she goes silent, you know, if Carol goes silent for 1 week, nobody is going to bother. But if D Mwango will go silent for a whole week, I know a very big fan base is going to ask D Mwango what is going wrong. But for this one, this is a mere small thing. She cannot even play D Mwango's league. That is what she's supposed to know. Guys, when we talk this, we are not insulting them. We are telling them the reality. That AM Carol, the reality is this. And by the way, I saw on trending saying that AM Carol has a traditional wedding. We want to see. In fact, we want even her to show us her husband. Either old, young. If it is a Benten, let us know it is a Benten. But if it is an old guy, you know, Mzee Watene, let us know that this is a Mzee Watene. But I know she's a very old lady. She's very, very old. She's not supposed to be joking around with a young lady like D Mwango, who is actually eating live with a big spoon. I am not saying that AM Carol is not well off. Me, I really don't know about like financial muscle and everything. The only thing I know that AM Carol is incapacitated mentally. She's very incapacitated. That is why she looks things from a very myopic angle, and to an extent, she ends up making some wrong judgments on what she always brings about. But the truth is, whoever subscribed to this school of thought is actually enjoying. That is the irony. That as much as she's talking a lot of nonsense, she has people who are enjoying what she's giving them. But we cannot sit here and enjoy when she comes for D Mwango. And she knows very well, without D Mwango, she cannot eat. Let me repeat it, that D Mwango shits and she eats. That is true. D Mwango shits and she eats. And that point should remain. So that was just by the way, because I am not yet to my real story, because the real story always Kamanja brings you the village stories. What is happening in the village, the trending stories in the village. Those are things I'm here to tell you. And today, guys, I'm going to be telling you about Murimi, the emergency of Murimi. Murimi is now emerging in the village as a hero. We are going to look at why do you think many of these guys are running to Murimi? People like Murimi, people like Matiko. Why are they now becoming very vocal? Why are they people? Why are the haters finding it easier and very soft for them to collaborate with these idiots in the village? So that, you know, for them, why are they collaborating with these guys? And why are these guys so vocal nowadays? Those are things that I'm going to say about. And actually, I'm going to talk about Halima coming back to Murimi, Nchagwa coming back to Matiko. What is bringing back these women? The houses which are being built, which we don't know if they are going to get completed in the near future. What is happening? Are they coming back just because these guys have actually hit a jackpot? Yeah, they think, are these women coming back just because they think that their men, their husbands have just hit a jackpot, a very big jackpot? Those are things that have actually prepared for you. Plus, the attempt of Max One from Kenya and Murimi, who was actually near, they actually escaped being arrested in Tanzania when they made an attempt to go and bring Halima back. They were almost getting arrested, and how they actually ran away and escaped the arrest. Those are things that we are going to actually state today. So somebody's calling me. Let me actually receive this call. So my good family, somebody in fact was somebody's making me laugh, and this incident that I want to tell you about Murimi and Max One. Now Murimi is the handman of Max One. They attempted to go and look for Halima, and they were about to be actually they actually escaped narrowly. They were supposed to be actually arrested. And by the way, by now, if you get arrested in Tanzania, it's a very dangerous thing. There is something happening in Tanzania now that we have a steaming fight between the Christians and the Muslims. Now it has gone, the revolution has gone religious, that the Muslims are declaring war on Christians. When I was watching such a note, I said, no, where is the world leading to? And is this what the Nyabwanse boys want to happen even in Nyabwanse? Like, oh, let us fight even natives to go. Is that what they are calling? Oh, let us now go fight Team Marwa. If you call yourself Team Marwa, then you come for a beating. Such a thing. Is this what these guys are looking for? So that is one of the best stories that I've actually prepared up for you. But before that, I want to take this as a special moment to actually let you know. So that is it, my good people. And I was actually like referring to you before this call. I was telling you what is actually really happening and the new wave of the way things are unfolding here in the village. What they are thinking about and what they are planning about. Those are things that I'm here to actually let you know. And by the way, before that, our travel commando, Ayamara, I have seen people coming to his comment section and trying to bash him about the way he treated the two girls who actually who had a sponsor. The sponsor actually dropped them, and again, this sponsor wanted to see how to say hi to them. And I saw people, oh, that is now you are encouraging child labor. I don't know what, but these are girls. These are people who wanted some help, and they know through Marwa they're gonna get to the help. So you really wanted Marwa, people wanted Marwa to keep quiet or to snub them so that they again start telling people, oh, look at what Marwa is doing. I've told you, and I always remind people that Marwa is beyond what you guys, most of these shallow-minded guys, think about. Marwa is beyond that. And the way that Marwa does his own things is very different. And the new thing that he has brought to the village, like walking along with the horses, rearing horses, people are not even understanding what is this guy doing. They really wanted to see Marwa rearing chickens, rearing cows, all this, or maybe pigs. But for these horses, they are seeing that this is something different. And mind you, you are going to get a lot of stories. Oh, these horses, like we had Max One saying that these horses were donated to him from his own subscribers all the way from South Africa. This is subscribers' money. People don't believe that Marwa can do things on his own. And to break such a mindsets that, this is how Marwa does things, He does things with pure intention. He means what he says. Those things, these are things that these guys don't want to comprehend. They want to see it like, oh, people just come out and choose Marwa. Oh, Marwa do this. Oh, Marwa do that. And they have never even heard Marwa going for them, like saying, why are you doing this? Like the Mama Tandi Foundation and Mama Tandi, I don't know, Mama Vera, Mama Tandi Foundation, all those things. We have seen Villa A projects in the village. Nobody's questioning this, even Maro himself. This is what we need in the village. At least we want to build bridges in the village. We want to see people living well in the village. We want to see people with the proper houses. And you will never find a positive guy like me seated and saying, no, that house, that is calm, that is what. I need to see people living well. But for the haters, when Marwa does it, he is coming. When Marwa does it, he is begging. Marwa, when David Junior is doing this, is misusing us. Now, when Dimwango is going to Poland meeting his boyfriend for Carol, this is a fake paid boyfriend. Now, when she's going to wed herself in Nairobi, when she's going to actually wed in a traditional wedding, what does she want us to say? That this is a paid old man husband, like such a thing? Sometimes let us try to think properly. Like, let us try to give things some rational reasoning. Let us not become irrational when we are judging things. So for Marwa, what is exactly doing to this village? He's trying to transform, and he has actually transformed a lot of lives. But let me tell you the truth, that you cannot transform a life that is not ready for transformation itself. And that's why you see people like Murimi, Matiko, Mukami, the three monkeys, are now crying everywhere. You do this to them, they will cry, they don't have this. The only thing I said in my last video, empower these guys, empower them, so that they become financially independent, socially independent, even mentally independent. We want to see somebody who is independent in all circles. Let us depend on God to give us this gift of life. Let us not depend on other human beings that we've never met for our own survival. That is a desperate survival. And at any point, this survival, when it is going to cut off, many people are going to turn to be even thieves. People are going to be robbers here. People are going to live some miserable life. And now you can see well that they are shining. But the shining they have, it's a short-living shining. Because if they will never be empowered so that they become independent, a very big problem. That is a timing bomb that is going to explode on our faces, that is going to explode on the faces of these villagers in Nyabohansi, and it is going to crumble the whole village down like that. Yes, that is how I say. Me, I have nothing to hide. I always tell you that this is what is happening. The chase that people have is the chase for donations. The chase that you are seeing people here coming up with is the chase for money. They are not thinking about their future. They are not thinking about their children's future. They are not thinking beyond their family's well-being tomorrow and the coming days. They are now thinking and concerned about today. You give them 100,000 Kenyan shillings now. That is well. They will squander and they will come here start crying, oh, help me this. So for those sponsors, I am repeating once again, kindly empower these young men and young women in this village so that they become independent. The first school you are supposed to take them through, the school of independence. When you are financially independent, you can make your own decisions well. When you are socially independent, you can mingle with any person around without even checking their tribal lines. When you are mentally, psychologically independent, you can have your own valid judgments. Like, if this is a cup, it remains to be a mug, not a glass. of water. Guys, I really don't know if, guys, my good family, if these haters are getting me correct. I am always here trying to teach them what they are supposed to see. They should leave talking about Marwa, as if Marwa is the giver of their lives. As if Marwa is the person who is blocking their way to success. As if David Jr. or Dimango, these are the people who are responsible for their nightmares, who are responsible for their challenges in life. These are people who are living independently. They depend on themselves. They really don't want to depend on this day-to-day shenanigans in the village for them to survive. I'm also like Amanja, I'm here, like people will, hey, without this thing, I don't know what. No. When you are independent, you choose what to do at any point because you are not answerable to any other person. You are not answerable. So these fights, and as well, you've seen even JT, the podcast, is deviating slowly from these fights. He has actually met something that has gradually changing his minds. He is trying to test new waters, and we are supposed to leave the old waters. Maybe the waters have now been dirtified. They are not well for use. You know what I'm meaning. For those guys who think properly and widely. But for the narrow-minded people, I know they will come here. Like, I don't know, there is this woman called Rose Range. Yeah, Rose Range. Sijui Rosa Range or Rose Range. A very big hater who comes to my comment section and comments nothing. Woman, me, I have respect for women. I really don't want to be in loggerheads with women like, oh, this woman. I am always there to tell people the truth. And if you think my truth is paining you, shut your mouth. Just walk away. But remember, Kamanja will never stop telling you that the truth is this. And that is what I want to condemn. Guys, as you watch this video, remember to give it a like. And kindly, if you come across this channel for the first time, subscribe. And when you subscribe, don't forget to put the notification bell on so that when I'm around, you are always notified. Guys, I always tell you, don't afford yourself. Like, don't miss what I always bring you. Be the first person to get it so that you have all the time to comprehend. And if you have a hater nearby, you have the time to teach that hater what I am actually like, to expound and elaborate well that this is what Kamanja meant. My friends, my good family from Jamaica, you know, me, I love Jamaicans. And I have a very big following, fan base in Jamaica. A Jamaican living in Canada, a Jamaican living in the US. You know, I always see the Zion girls from Jamaica, big up from wherever you are. You know, God is good always. And I know that you guys, you are taking me where I'm supposed to be. You are actually taking me where I am supposed to be. And by the way, for my brothers and sisters, all my mothers and fathers, all Africans and who are living overseas, thank you very much for the support you guys are actually giving back to us. You are supporting us well. But I have a fight with these African men and women who are living overseas and who are actually trying to destroy this village of Nyabwanse, who are out there not even concerned about the villages where they came from, their origin. They are now concerned about Nyabwanse. And Nyabwanse is now becoming the epicenter of all troubles. And the people who are making these troubles to come up are the same brothers and sisters who are supposed to shape us well. Living in the overseas and thinking that their small money, their small influence is going to change Nyabwanse positively. And I want to remind them, what they are doing upon Nyabwanse is not a good thing. They are actually struggling to break down Nyabwanse once and for all. But people like us, we are standing tall and we are telling them, It is not going to happen. Me, I am telling them, it is not going to happen. I cannot sit and just hear because you are, I don't know, you are Zambian, you are South African, you are Mozambican, you are, I don't know, you are Senegalese, and you are Nigerian, and you want to concentrate on the politics and the shenanigans of Nyabohanse, as if you never originated from any village in Africa. You can take your shenanigans to where you came from. You can take what you have to where you came from. Guys, you know what I'm meaning. Because now, to direct to my story, I am talking about these African women and men who are living in overseas, who are trying to break down Nyabohanse, who are struggling to see Nyabohanse not at peace at all. Me, I'm here condemning them. And I'm here condemning their actions. Because as we are speaking now, if Murimi or Max One, in the attempt to bring Halima back, if they get arrested in Tanzania, who is responsible? Who is the financier? Guys, you really don't know what is happening now in Tanzania. You get arrested even here at the border town. I don't know where you are going to be found. You know, the political temperatures in Tanzania are so much, they are drastic. They are not accommodative. And when they see a Kenyan, remember that we have a Kenyan journalist, Larry Madawo, who said something, and he was giving out some documentaries about the just concluded Tanzanian elections. But what the president of Tanzania talked about Larry, something different. There is some bitterness against Kenyans. And I can see our mothers or our fathers living overseas and who are originated from Africa. They want to put these boys into so much trouble that they can never quench. They will never cool. That is exactly what is going to happen. Now, to Mama Tandi. Mama Tandi, as much as, people like chest thumping, like the person who is now sponsoring Matiko, she's also African. The person who is building for Murimi, she is also African. Ask yourself, do these ladies have their village of origin? Let them come out and tell us that this is the village, like Mama Tandi. When Gintu went there, I was following Gintu very closely when he used to be in Zambia. Those villages, when you look at those villages of Zambia and the village of Nyabohanse, there is a very big difference. We have a lot of gaps. And as much as if you look at those villages very closely, those are villages that need help more than Nyabohanse. He herself has said that, those villages, the 21 villages she was referring to, those villages they are badly hit by alcoholism. Something they are trying to quash out. Instead of actually concentrating and making life proper to the villages where she came from, she wants to come to Nyabohanse, dig boreholes for people, and start a business. Imagine you dig a borehole, and in the next time you go fetch water from that borehole, you are asked for money for maintenance. That is purely business. That is purely business. I know she's using money that was contributed towards her late son's funeral. And because now she remained with a big balance, she wants to come out and intimidate people in Nyabohanse. Like, oh, you don't have clean water. When I was watching the villages in Zambia, they are very dry. Rain there is not all that frequent. Not like here. It's now even it is about to rain. That is why in my last video I said, we don't need boreholes. We need something different. We need proper education that will bring up change. Boreholes are not going to bring any change here. Look at the fish farming that they want to empower Guinea to do. It's totally business. This is not a non-profit. This is not a non-profit making organization. This is a profit-making organization that they want to bring. That is totally a big mess, and it is going to backfire big time. What they are going to meet is something different. But even I saw Mayani, only Mayani, making a fish pond because they have been told that this thing is for us. For Gintu, he has hit a jackpot. But for the rest of the villages, the people that this woman, Tandy Foundation, is talking about to come and empower, in which way? There is nothing here. Let us say that Gintu, we are bringing money to your pocket directly. Kindly, if you wish, you can give them for free, or you can actually tax these guys. No wonder I've seen, people like Matiko, people like Murimi, they are turning out to be now slaves. Matiko is now a slave. He's being enslaved by Gintu. Daytime, he's a slave. After work, he's given some money to go and drink. But in cameras, we are told he's a sober guy. If Matiko is turning out to be sober, ask yourself about people like Sami, Mukami, and we have another person, tall guy called Motongori. Is he sober? These are the people who flock together with Matiko. They are not always sober. So you cannot tell me that Matiko is now a changed person when his other friends are very, very, they are drunk every now and then. Mama Tandi, if you want to change, and if you are bringing positive change to Nyaboanse, be strategic. We have now known your strategy. Kamanja has known your strategy. You have your own agendas you want to sail through. You want to start a business, build Airbnbs in the village. You want to create a business for your fish farm. You want to sell water to the people. Nyaboanse people, they are not used people to sell them water. Ask the shopkeepers. People buy water during funerals. But it's rarely to find a villager in Nyaboanse to go to a shop to go and buy bottled water. Because they know they have clean water from the streams. River YouTube is not the only stream in Nyaboanse. That is how Mama Tandi is looking at, because Gintu is actually cheating her. So that is what exactly Mama Tandi is supposed to actually engage people in Nyaboanse. Let us have a public participation. What do we have? That's why I want people to bury their hatchets. Let us now talk in one voice, a voice that can drive Nyaboanse forward through public participation. That what do we need? If this Mama Tandi Foundation is coming to us, what is it coming to offer? Instead, where I am seated, I'm seeing something different. This is purely business, purely divisive. It is purely paying back to Marwa and his siblings. It is total revenge that is taking place. They are not, this is not development, guys. There is no development that is being brought around. There is no. It is a way of crowning a fake champion in the village, a champion that is very selfish, a champion that actually is championing for his selfish gains. Gintu is only championing for his cause. Gintu doesn't talk on behalf of the villagers. He has no say. Gintu doesn't think about other villagers. He thinks about himself. And that's why he has now taken this opportunity. I told you, Gintu is very cunning and very opportunistic. Look at the way he is actually overusing Matiko. Matiko is now a slave in Gintu's territory. Anything that Gintu does, Matiko is there. Matiko is purely enslaved. And I don't know if this woman who is building Matiko a house is seeing this. logically, if you are actually building for Matiko, let Matiko become his own manager. Let him sit there, wait for the lorries to come, pour building materials. Let him inspect his house being built and the mother's house being built at once. We are tired of stories. We are tired of all this. Now we are seeing crazy titles. Is Murimi going to be arrested? Police arresting us. Why? Cloud chasers. Your time is up. Come out and tell us what you have for this village. Mama Tandi, teach your boys how they are supposed to behave in this village. Next, I know, now that Max One wants Murimi's wife back, and even I saw a given video by Murimi's younger sister, younger brother, Getangita, saying that Murimi has gone to bring Halima back. Me, I don't oppose. If Murimi will become peaceful, behave, become disciplined towards his marriage, nobody's actually, because these guys, these are people who have been sleeping together in the same bed, under the same blanket. If they decide that let us go back to one another, let us now continue with our family things, there is no problem. What we want to see is peace. We don't want to see where women are being battered. We don't want to see that. We don't want to see where women are being looked down upon. We really don't want to see that. If truly Murimi wants Halima back, he knows where to go and apologize. He should not go to David Jr. to go and apologize. He knows where Halima came from. Go apologize. Bring your woman home. And behave. Be disciplined. Treat her well as a woman. Women are not slaves. Women are not bodies to be beaten. Women are not stones to be thrown left, right, and center. Women are supposed to be accorded proper and maximum respect. They are our mothers. They are our sisters and daughters. Let us not look down upon them. Let us come together and say no to domestic violence. This step that Max One is doing now, you see Max One is the person now, he cannot do a video without Murimi. Murimi is now becoming his Murimi is now becoming his source of information. Murimi is now becoming a source of content. Like Matiko is now the source of content for Gintu. Murimi is now the source of content for Max One. Just imagine. Just imagine. Yeah? The same guys who used to bash David Jr. left, right, and center about Murimi, Matiko, I don't know, Brian Vepa and everybody. Now they are on the same boat. They are sailing the same boat they used to throw stones at. The same boat they wanted to destroy. Now I am seeing them capsizing. Because they wanted David Jr. to capsize, now they are the people who are capsizing. Yeah. Yeah, we are like, what are these brothers of mine doing actually? Do you think Halima will be back? Do you think even if Murimi goes back to bring Halima, it's just a by the way making content, and their subscribers think that these boys are now relevant. Even Murimi is now built a house. What next? Murimi married after Halima left. Murimi married. Akam we stay married. After 3 days, the woman fled. Nobody can withstand Murimi's lifestyle. I want to tell you the truth. Even Matiko, Nchagwa is doing well at the border town. Even Matiko, nobody, no woman. Even if you build him a 4-story building, a big bungalow, if you not taught them on how to treat women, because you, the people who are supporting them are women, teach these boys, teach these young men on how they are supposed to treat women. What is the treatment you can also expect from them if you are to become their wives? Were you to actually to be beaten up? Do you expect to be denied your rights as a human being? You are beaten up every now and then. You are just enslaved. You are just but as something to be seen, not to be heard. You are an object, a property of a man. Is that what you expect other women to go through when you are actually sponsoring them to go and bring the wives back? The wives they used to beat like jerrycan drums. The wives they used to mistreat. Are you trying to tell us that you are championing for domestic violence and you are not even bothered with these women, what these women are going to undergo? Kindly come back to your senses. As much as you are trying to actually help these guys, teach them right. As much as you are trying to build them houses, teach them right. I have seen even Murimi there in his video with Gintu, crying that, yes, I know my mother is not going to support me all this time. Murimi, let me actually give Murimi advice for free. Now that Murimi is a YouTuber, I wish that Max One was not supposed to use Murimi for fake reactions. This is not what Murimi is doing, is not reaction. Murimi is insulting people. Murimi is attacking people. And he is being empowered by these idiots in the village that talk this. Now you can tell us what happened. What is Murimi telling us that we've never been told? We've been told all those stories. We've been seeing what is happening. Murimi has nothing new to tell us. The only thing they were supposed, if Murimi has been bought up a phone, now tell Murimi, you can go to the village and vlog around. Show people what the village has. Tell don't react. They were to tell Murimi to become a normal vlogger for him to sustain himself. Because this reaction, Murimi is going to find himself in a lot of shit every now and then. Because he doesn't check his wordings. His actions speak dangerous things. Murimi is doomed to fail. And the people who are now strategizing for Murimi to fail are the so-called people who brought Murimi to life, Gintu and Max One. They don't mean well to Murimi. They just want Murimi to go and gossip because they want Murimi to become a gospel like them. There is nothing else that Murimi is going to tell you about from what he has been telling you about David Jr. and the family. Today is going to repeat in Murimi, in Max Wane's video. Oh, I helped this family. I fought for them. Now they have left me. I have no money in the court. I don't know. I am going to withdraw the case. If Mayani goes to Murimi, the same case. Mayani with Gintu, the same story. Mayani with, I don't know, Murimi with Ernesto, the same story. Now, is that what you want us to actually consume? Let this mother who is helping Murimi advise him to do, if he has decided to become a YouTuber, let him do normal vlogs. Let him travel around the village, tell us what he has. Let him start counseling people on the effects of alcohol. Tell people that I, Murimi, I was a drunk. I was alcoholic. This is what alcohol did to me. I, Murimi, where I am standing, I wish that my fellow youths, my fellow young men, we shun away from alcoholism. This Villa A mother, who is actually supporting Murimi, building for him and everything, should be the first person to change Murimi's mindset. Murimi is not supposed to fall into that pit of reaction. Murimi is going to get himself in a lot of shit. And these guys are going to actually run away from him when Murimi will be in total mess. Murimi is going to attack people here. Murimi is going to go physical. Murimi is going to talk a lot of shit. And nobody is going to condone him. Nobody is going to stomach what Murimi is meant to say. Just because he's being incited. He's being fueled by people whom with him, he thinks they are helping him. They are actually destroying him. They are not even telling you how they escaped being arrested in Tanzania when they wanted to access Halima's home. They are not wanted. This mother is supposed to advise Murimi to just forget about Halima. If Halima should come back, he is going to come back. Let them avoid a lot of stories. We want to see the foundation running like this. We want to see bricklaying. We want to see the lentil. We want to see Murimi always shooting videos with this house. Today, day 1, pouring down construction materials. Day 2, building the foundation. Day 3, putting the slab. You know, we want to see such kind of videos from Murimi so that Murimi will attract more sponsorship. But where they have let Murimi to, it is total destruction. They are destroying him. Murimi won't survive. Murimi won't survive. Won't survive. I'm telling you the truth. The same thing to Matiko. I don't want to repeat myself. In my first video, I said, these guys, as much as they need shelter, as much as they need homes, this is a mere competition that if Marwa built for this one, let us build for you. But how are you empowering these young men? How are you teaching them to fish without you? I told you, stop making these guys dependent. Make them independent. Let these guys depend on themselves. If the proper empowerment is make them learn how to depend on themselves, not just like, oh, they will just start waking up and insulting people, calling people names, blackmailing other people. They are going to find themselves in pure problems. And I know these haters will run away from them. They will say, oh, it is them. It is Murimi. It is not us. Me, I hope that this guy gets me, and this Villa A mother who is trying to help Murimi. Murimi can build himself if he's left to become independent. If Murimi becomes so dependent on Max 1, Gintu for these hate stories and gossip, Murimi's channel will be dead on arrival. Look at what happened to Koera Senior. What is he undergoing? Look at Kate Sigano, Gintu's own sister. Look at where she is. She's not even going anywhere. Those are things that this Villa A mother, these mothers, the so-called Mama Tandi foundations and every person should look at. Those are the factors. How should we empower these young men that they are now claiming to be oppressed and suppressed by the Ondari family? You send them money today, they will drink, they will eat. But what are you going to send this money again tomorrow? Why should you actually, these sponsors sometimes they amaze me. They amuse me again. Why should you why should you struggle to help somebody on a daily basis when you can solve his problems once and for all? Teach them to become financially disciplined. Teach them to become socially disciplined. So that we don't refer them to as social misfits or financial misfits. We want actually where people sit, they also sit. When people want you guys to contribute on a given matter, they also stand to contribute. But when you keep them being dependents, always, there's always touched you that you want to believe that these guys will never do anything without us. That is how these mothers, the so-called sponsors from hell, want to control this village. And I want to tell them, what Gintu is preparing up for you, it's a big shock. You will be shocked. Mama Tandi Foundation, you are going to be shocked. Those mothers, you are going to be shocked. How I wish Murimi's house starts being built now. I have seen materials are poured there. Now I want to see the foundation. Let Murimi stop crying that he doesn't have this. These mothers are there for him. Let him tell them, oh, now they can empower him. Max 1 and Gintu, stop using Murimi and Matiko to actually resurface old wounds. Don't remind them about their past. When you want people to change, don't allow them to think about their past. Give them something very new. Show them new directions of life. This is what is supposed to be done. This is where you are supposed to go. Those are things that we want you guys to help these boys. Don't go there just to go and start stories about David Jr., about Marwa. Nothing is going to change. Kindly go there, help them to change their mindset. If they change their mindset, tell them we can make it the way Marwa has done it. Let Marwa be our role model. We can make it. Let us stop from actually reminding them that, oh, your wife was taken. Oh, I don't know, your house was this. Oh, I don't know, they filmed your bedroom. We are tired of those stories. Bring up something very new that we can enjoy. When I saw Murimi coming up as a YouTuber, I was thinking that Murimi is bringing something new to these streets. Only to get Murimi becoming a reactor. Not even a reactor, an insulter. A brutal attacker. Is that the way you want to model Murimi? Is that what you want Murimi to do? You want Murimi to go into problems every now and then. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. And everything has got its own procedures. I have said these mothers should shun away from fueling trouble in this village. They should concentrate on building their houses as the way they have said. We want to see the Jigas family house complete. It started before even David Jr. started building for the dancing grandma. The dancing grandma's house is complete. Where's the Jigas family? They are still renting in a dead man's house. We want to see Matiko's family, Matiko's house at the lintels. We want to see Murimi's house, the foundation being laid. We are not supposed to see you always together, gossiping. We are tired. That is not the proper direction this village is supposed to follow. Even if you are feeling so entitled to this village, this is what you can do. Stop that nonsense once and for all. Let us actually concentrate in building this village. Let us not concentrate in actually demolishing this village. Guys, I want to actually thank you very much. My subscribers, people who came through and bought us. There is one good subscriber. I want to take this special moment to thank her a million times for actually enabling us to get 3 good football balls. Thank you very much. Many more have promised to bring us and to come through and actually help Top Talent Sportive. That's the only way you can build a nation. That's the only way you can transform lives. These boys I deal with, one day when they will be playing professional football, they will say, were it not for that guy, Kamanja, I don't know if my talent was to be realized. But because of Kamanja, my talent has been realized. Thank you very much, Kamanja. You know, they are going to say so. Instead of actually concentrating in dividing the village, telling people, oh, these, let us do away these are bad people, these are good people, let us stop once and for all. Guys from this side of the village, I want to wish you well. And if you want to support us, Top Talent Sportive, kindly support us. My M-Pesa number is there. You can send through Remitil if you are in the US. Yes, nakupa. You can do it from wherever, but you can do it from the UK. No problem. My number is +254 703 679 656. Kindly, your support counts. Your support is all what we need. Let us actually support these boys so that, you know, they keep away from drugs, they keep away from bad company, they keep away from crime. We want them to be people in the future. We are building souls. We are building the nation. The only way to build the nation is to make people's dreams to be realized. Thank you very much. God bless you. Let's meet in my next video. Bye-bye.